you saves you thousands while keeping jobs here in the USA. Shop us now at shophottubs.com. Local 3 News. Coverage you can count on. Telling your stories from your communities.
Good morning. Always nice to wake up on a chilly morning with you here in the Tennessee Valley. The final countdown is on, and I'm sure you're feeling very much in the Christmas spirit. Our first guest this year, Patrick Holland at Learning Express Toys, decided to change things a little bit and find a way to give back to children in our area. His stores on the North Shore and Signal Mountain are always a hit with kids looking for the latest and funnest, to use a kid's word, toys on the market. But this season, Patrick has come up with a way to use his stores to help area nonprofits that counsel children through difficult times, and there's still time for you to help. So Patrick is back this morning kind of highlighting 2 of these nonprofits, our last 2, right?
That's right. We've covered, we appreciate you having us on. We've covered now 6 nonprofits with these 2. The past weeks we've had them with us. I mean, this time of year for nonprofits, they are trying to do so much for their organizations that they couldn't be on today, but thank you for having us.
So the 2 are the Forrest Spence Fund.
Yes.
Which is part of Erlanger, Children's Hospital Erlanger.
Exactly, yeah.
And then the other is one called Camp Hope,
which is a program of the partnership of families, children, and adults here in Chattanooga.
Okay, so the Forrest Spence Fund, I had an opportunity many years ago now to interview his mom. And her name escapes me now, but she was really such a powerful person. Their focus is pretty much specifically NICU, is that right?
So that's part, yeah, they're really there to help. They do the non-medical assistance with families who have children in NICU or in any program like that. So, you know, the hospital is there to take care of their medical needs, but oftentimes you're in the hospital for weeks, you're unexpected, you're there, and so the Forrest Spence Fund comes in to assist what do the family need. So for this program, for example, they are working with children to have like a kind of a Santa shopping experience for those families. This week they're taking donations to the 22nd so that the families can get birthday gifts for their kids because they don't have time to get out of there, and their siblings as well.
And what this is, by the way, I didn't set you up entirely fairly. So over the course of the season and now continuing through this week and some even into next week.
Yes.
There are these 6 area nonprofits, and your customers can come and shop. They have their own wish list registry.
That's right.
As a give back to them.
Yes, we reached out to all the nonprofits and said, if you had the opportunity to have a Santa wish list for your organization and the kids you work with, what would you pick from our store? Because a lot of these things are educational items for them. And you, as anyone, can either call the store, come in the store. We have big bins when you walk in, and you can pull the bin down. It's a gift registry, but it's hand selected by the nonprofit. So you can just pick an item out and say, I want to donate this to Children's Hospital, I want to donate this to Camp Hope. We set it aside and we make sure those organizations get those.
Okay, so talk about Camp Hope. What is that one?
Yeah, so Camp Hope they provide mentorship for children ages 7 to 17 who have experienced trauma through violence. And as we know, at an early age, if you experience violence, the possibility for that to cycle again and again is a possibility. So they step in and offer intervention early on to prevent and break that cycle. And so they have every month they have a program where mentors come in, they work with the children, help to build strength and resilience. And it's a great thing. And it culminates, they have a week-long summer camp at Camp Ocoee at the end of this too. So the items they picked out were specific for those programs. So the mentors will come in, they'll use these toys, like they picked out some, a couple items like flashcards for Montessori-based learning. So the mentors will come in, pull those things out, work with these kids, we talked about MESH before, which is mental, emotional, and social health. A lot of these toys work to build that and work on resilience for those, so as they become young adults, they're more ready for the real world.
I thought about you the other day, true story. I was in my kitchen and Home Alone 2 was on for the 16th time so far. But I was watching it wasn't a problem. And the scene where Macaulay Culkin goes into the toy store, I think it's like Duncan's toy store. But Mr. Duncan is such a pivotal figure in that movie, and it's not that he has these great toys, it's his kindness that comes through.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of the life you get to live, Patrick.
It is. We feel very fortunate, and the community has done so much to support our store. This is a chance for us to raise awareness of these nonprofits and allow our customers are so generous, Julie. I mean, this program so far, we knew it would be okay. We thought it would be good, and we're like, okay, we've worked with one or two children's hospitals. We've done a bin for them before. But we thought if we expand to 6, is there going to be enough donors to support all of them besides 2 or 3 toys each? Honestly, so we worked with Northside Neighborhood House, a toy drive for them. Between that program and these gift registries, we are looking at between $17,000 and $20,000 in toys that will be donated by the end of the year.
But isn't that kind of the way of life? I mean, right? That if you'll just go out on faith with something. Absolutely. And you trust, goodness always has a way of winning.
It really does. I mean, you have an idea and either you move forward with it or you don't. And you have to trust exactly that your community that has been there for you before will be there for a program
and
like
I think that people appreciate it because it's an easy thing to take part in. Not all of us own a toy store.
Right.
But we can come in and we can help.
Yes.
And then maybe we can take that ammunition, if you will, and do our own motivation in our own lives.
Absolutely.
To further something.
And honestly, I mean, yeah, we'd love for folks to come in and donate something to one of these nonprofits, but we also want to raise awareness. I didn't know about Camp Hope before. We actually work with them now year round. We have a birthday program similar to this one, where they identify kids who might not have a birthday, they might not celebrate their birthday just because of the situation they're in. And through those programs, I didn't know what Camp Hope did. I didn't know what Room in the Inn did. And so we want our customers, whether you donate or not, just to be aware of the programs and learn more about them.
So, okay, for some of these, it's an end of week deadline. For others, it does extend into next week.
Yes, that's right.
And then just kind of watch for y'all to always find a way, I guess, to kind of hook up with nonprofits where you can and where it makes sense.
Exactly. So the 6 that we're working with, 2 we've kind of retired their bins. They've had their events. Children's Hospital is collecting toys through the 22nd for this Santa's kind of shop in their store. But we will accept donations to the end of the year because they have needs. Anytime a kid comes in, they're kind of confined to their bed, so that will go through the end of the year, and the same with Camp Hope.
Well, I'll try to concisely Reader's Digest the story, so you can set me straight if I'm telling it wrong. But Patrick and his family have moved here. He was going back and forth to New York. Work was kind of getting taxing. He wanted to make a life change. Kind of pretty much the day you decided to make this life change, or close to it, Mountaintop Toys goes for sale. Yeah. And your wife spoke for you.
She did. There was an article in the newspaper. It was the Christmas holidays 11 years ago, and I'm like, I think I'm done with my job. And the local paper had an article about Mountaintop Toys is for sale. If we don't find an owner, we're going to close the store. I'm like, oh, that's too bad. But my wife said, that's your new career. I think you're perfect for it.
Because your dream had been to own a candy store.
Yes, that's right. I'm like, oh yeah. And she goes, add candy to the toy store, and you're the best of both worlds, and your daughters are going to love you for it. So
nothing in life, Patrick Holland, is a coincidence.
No, exactly. You're right, Julie.
It's
100%.
Great.
Yeah.
So you can find your way. They're doing this at Learning Express Toys on Manufacturers Road, but Mountaintop is also doing it if you're on Signal.
That's right.
So 643-8697 is the phone number at Learning Express Toys. Again, you can go in there, find the registry. No doubt you'll find something for the kids on your list, and you will love it. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thanks, Julie.
I'm BJ, owner of West Shore Home. At West Shore, we want to deliver the best bathroom remodeling experience to make your holiday season more special. So right now, we're offering our biggest sale of the year to make it affordable for you to get that shower bath that you need right now. For a limited time, you can get a brand new shower bath and get 25% off the entire project. Plus, we're doing 12 months of no payments and no interest financing. We're doing everything we can to make that shower bath remodeling easier for everyone this time of year, which is why we're letting people get that project started now without worrying about breaking the bank before the new year.
If you need something that's easier and safer to use, they have tons of options for you. Most people want to get rid of that high step-over bathtub and replace it with a low step-in shower to make getting in and out of the shower easier than ever. You can also choose from multiple styles and colors of grab bars. The best part about these is you can choose where you need them for the most support and stability. They also have seating options to help keep you safe while still giving you that clean, modern look.
The holidays can be stressful, but we're here to make your bath remodel simple. Unlike other companies, we only use employee installers, not subcontractors, because we understand the importance of getting the job